There was a health club on Santa Monica Boulevard where all the actors once again were there. There was Dennis Hopper and Nick Adams, Rock Hudson, and Paul. They all worked out there. And I belonged to the club because it was close to my house, not because the actors worked there. I found out they worked there after I got there. And I got to know Paul pretty well. And then my agent sent me out on an interview for it was then called the Philadelphian. It became the Young Philadelphian because it was a contract problem of some kind. And they wanted to test me for this role because I gave a reading to the Vince Sherman was the director, and he said, "Well, we have to have Jack Warner has to, okay it." And I said, "Well, Paul Newman is doing the lead in this one." That was called the Philadelphian. He was playing the Philadelphian, and they said yes, and I said, "Well, that's great." So I thought that was wonderful, and Paul somehow found out that I was going to be testing for the first time in my life, a screen test in front of cameras, and he came down and did the test with me. Well, needless to say, I don't know how good I was in the test, but when Jack Warner saw his star and me on screen together, he didn't have to think any further. I got the part, and the part was a great part. I played a alcoholic soldier who came back from Korea missing one arm, and I'm wrongly accused by my wealthy family of murder, and Paul, who's basically a corporation attorney, becomes a trial attorney, and it gets me off, and I got an Oscar nomination, which was my first A picture.